In the earliest hours of the 4th of July, Austin police received a 911 call about an escalating argument on the southeast side of the Texas city. A man was pointing a gun at the head of another man in the parking lot of an apartment complex, the caller said. Jason Roche, 41, was apparently upset that 19-year-old Devontae Ortiz was setting off fireworks with his friends at their apartment complex, according to a copy of an arrest affidavit provided to the Washington Post. By the time police arrived around 1:30 a.m. Wednesday, it was too late. Ortiz had been shot, authorities said. He was taken to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Ad choice advertising in red invented by Teeds Roche told police he had asked Ortiz and his friends to stop shooting off fireworks earlier that night, the affidavit stated. When they didn't, Roche said he confronted the group a second time, then shot Ortiz after he said the teenager also reached for a gun, police said. It was a matter of self-defense. However, police would later review cell phone videos taken at the scene and discovered they told a different story. In the videos, Roche is observed displaying a firearm at Ortiz, reholstering the firearm then displaying the firearm multiple times, the affidavit stated. The video depicts Roche following Ortiz around the car and they argue with each other. Roch's father was also outside, police said, and attempted to intervene. Video footage showed Roch's father and Ortiz engage in a verbal altercation and mutual shoving of each other, resulting in the elder Roche falling to the ground, the affidavit stated. It was then that Roche shot Ortiz, police said. Ortiz, it turns out, was not armed when he was shot and was moving away from the firearm and not lunging toward it as stated by Roche, the affidavit stated. Roche was arrested Friday and charged with first-degree murder, police said. He is being held at the Travis County Jail on a $250,000 bond, jail records show. Police found a Taurus handgun and a Mossberg AR-15 style rifle in the parking lot near where the shooting occurred, the affidavit stated. Austin police representatives did not respond to requests for additional information on Saturday. Meanwhile, the shooting has devastated Ortiz's family and friends, who described the teenager as an B honor roll student and football star at William B. Travis High School, from which he had graduated in 2017. On Friday night, several dozen people gathered at the high school to remember Ortiz, holding red and white balloons and lighting candles as a tribute to the teenager. Ad choice advertising in red invented by Teeds. Amber Garcia, Ortiz's girlfriend, remembered him at the vigil as passionate and brave and smart and outgoing, according to KXAN News. 2 years wasn't enough, Garcia said, referring to their relationship, shaking her head and sobbing. It wasn't enough. In a tearful interview with KVUE News, two of Ortiz's neighbors said the teenager could often be found sitting on the porch greeting others as they came home and asking how work had gone that day. Though Ortiz had left Glenn College after a couple semesters, he had come home and gotten jobs so he could be closer to family, his grandmother, Paula Wadras, told reporters Friday. A great young man. A great athlete, Wadras said, according to the Austin American-Statesman. He had ambitions. He was very career-minded. In his career, he wanted to be a coach and a teacher. Those are the two things he wanted. But he came home every weekend to be with his family. To be with his girl. To be with her family. As of Saturday morning, a GoFundMe set up for Ortiz's family had raised about $5,000. Chaz Moore, executive director of the Austin Justice Coalition, a nonprofit that has been assisting the Ortiz family with legal arrangements in the wake of the shooting, said his relatives remained devastated by the senseless tragedy. When I heard this story, I was just like, are you kidding me? Moore told the Post. Fireworks on the 4th of July is something we all just deal with for like 36 hours. For this guy to be so outraged, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. AD Quality Auto 360p 720p 1080p. You might also like skip ads by videos from our partners World Cup. Kane says, "We're buzzing." After England, Straits Times Currency Trading Basics. What you need to know. IG Singapore police investigating incident in which man grabbed bus. Singapore, video suffering from the heat. Try air cool. NewThingsToday.com. Born before 1977? Struggled to hear? You must read this. Clinic compare chiropractors baffled. Simple stretch relieves years. Health news tips. Today love struck Donald Trump Jr. Saves Kimberly Guilfoyle. MercuryNews.com. Kimberly Guilfoyle debuts as Donald Trump Jr.'s. MercuryNews.com. Will Prince Louis get as many godparents as Prince? MercuryNews.com recommends